if you are looking for some support for current affairs, if you are a fresher, you are a working professional, you are a repeater but you want some support for current affairs, then I have a program for you. I have given the brochure and also the announcement video link in the description. You can watch if you are interested. Hello all, welcome back to Current Affairs Atlas series. I'm Guna Mathivanan from Officers IAS Academy. In today's video, we are going to discuss about PM SVANidhi, Prime Minister's street vendor AtmaNirbhar Nidhi. See, during COVID, so many people were affected. Now we are going to take street vendors. The street vendors, they were also most affected particularly because of lockdown. So because of lockdown, they were not able to continue their activity. So they were forced to migrate back to their hometowns. So there was a compromised income. I mean, they were not having proper livelihood. Their income was compromised. They were struggling. But however, over a period, we were able to control the COVID cases. The lockdowns were relaxed. When the lockdowns were relaxed, now the street vendors, they wanted to go back to the urban centers and they want to continue their activity. But to kickstart their activity, they need some working capital. They need some working capital. So keeping this in mind, because let's say Guna is a Pani Puri seller who was selling Pani Puri in the streets of Mumbai. Now because of lockdown, he went back to Bihar, assume. Now I want to come back to Mumbai and I have to kickstart my activity, for which I need some working capital. So under the PM SVANidhi, government is providing 10,000 rupees collateral free loans. 10,000 rupees worth of loans will be given. And these loans you have to repay within 1 year. You have to repay within 1 year. Right? In monthly installments, you have to repay within 1 year. Right? So who is eligible? Street vendors are eligible. Which street vendor is eligible? Those street vendors who were involved in street vending activity before March 2020. So only those. So Guna was selling Pani Puri in the streets of Mumbai before March 2020, then I am eligible. Then I am eligible for a working capital of 10,000 rupees in the form of loans, which I have to repay in monthly installments within 1 year. Now, if I repay it on time or before time, government says, Guna, if you repay it on time or before time, I will give you an interest subsidy up to 7%. So 7% interest subsidy will be provided for those who are paying it on time or before time. Right? So 7% of the interest you will be paying. See, you borrow any loan, you have to pay interest, right? You will be paying entire interest. But once you pay promptly, you pay it within time, then government says of whatever interest you have paid, 7% we will refund. Right? That is 7% we will give it to you. So 7% interest subsidy will be provided. And not just that, if you are repaying it on time or before time, now you will be eligible for a higher amount. So 10,000 you borrowed, now you will become eligible for 20,000 rupees, because when you repay it on time, your credit score will improve and now you will become eligible to unlock a higher loan amount. Right? So this scheme was launched in March 2020. So the scheme was launched in March 2020. The original scheme, originally the scheme started in 2020. It will come to an end by March 2022. So the scheme originally meant for 2 years. But however, it has been extended till December 2024. So if you know some street vendors who were street vendors traditionally, who suffered because of this COVID, now you want to help them, you can tell about the scheme to them so that they can avail the benefit of this 10,000 rupees working capital. Right? They will also get 7% interest subsidy. So now why this scheme was in news? The scheme was in news because government has launched an application. A mobile application has been launched. A mobile app has been launched to facilitate the street vendors to avail the loans easily. Through that app, you can apply for the loans and you can get the benefits easily. And other information related to PM SVANidhi will also be provided in this mobile application. This scheme is being implemented by Small Industries Development Bank of India, SIDBI. Small Industries Development Bank of India. which was set up in the year 1990 originally to develop the micro, small, medium enterprises. That SIDBI only is implementing this PM SVANidhi. Sir, what is this micro, small, medium enterprises, which I will explain in a different video. Right? I hope you got clarity on this topic. So whatever I have discussed, I have given here. It is a special micro credit facility. So it will benefit over 50 lakh street vendors. Up to 10,000 rupees loan will be available. On timely and early repayment will result in an interest subsidy of 7%. SIDBI is implementing. SIDBI is implementing. So if you repay the installments in time or before time, you will be eligible for a higher amount. So from where you can avail these benefits? From where you can get this loan? You can borrow from regular scheduled commercial banks. You can go to IOB, you can go to SBI, you can go to Canara Bank, you can go to Regional Rural Bank, you can go to Cooperative Bank. Guna is a Pani Puri seller. Now Guna came to know about the SVANidhi program. I will go to SBI. I will ask for 10,000 rupees loan under PM SVANidhi. I will be getting the 10,000 rupees loan. Right? So, why it was in news? Mobile app has been launched. That's why it was in news. I have also explained about SIDBI here. You can go through.